My chicken laid a ball of an egg? Oh, wow. I'd feel bad cracking that open and eating it. I really would. That's kind of cool. It looks like you took it out of an avocado. I mean, it's not as dark, but you know, Lidl are selling pizza cutters that look like mini versions of the power tools they also sell. It is Lidl, right? Huh, that's adorable though. I would genuinely buy every single one of these that I could. My Advil is turning black, not expired. Oh, please throw all of that away. Please do that for me. If you're not going to do that for me, do it for you, because you deserve to live. I actually don't know the real reason this would be happening. It's just, I don't know, it reminds me of when food goes bad, and I'm not going to eat something that turned a completely opposite color. Oh man, I'm not going to do that. That just doesn't seem right. Like, imagine if your Jell-O turned to the opposite color out of nowhere within like a few days. That'd be weird, right? You wouldn't eat that Jell-O. The original batteries in my Sony surround sound from 2011 finally died. Oh yeah, and the remote. Yeah, okay. Well, to be as fair as possible to those remotes, yeah, absolutely. Those batteries will last a long time. Kind of kicks ass. When you think about how many electronic devices we have that will use disposable or rechargeable batteries that, I mean, they're also disposable, but they're rechargeable. Anyway, you think about how many electronics we have that use them that can really go the distance with them. It's kind of amazing. It truly is. The previous reader left a note in my library book. Let's see here. 1% better every day. Hello, stranger. I wish you all the best in your self-betterment. Friend. You know, that's probably a more appreciated thing than every single chapter in the self-help book, right? I'm assuming that's what this is, because I'm seeing a chapter is called Atomic Habits. So habits, better every day. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So yeah, self-improvement book. I feel like this note better than every lesson inside the book. The snow on my car rolled into a burrito as it melted. All right, look, that's not exactly going to be the best burrito in the world. I bet there's no spices in there at all other than dirt, and dirt's not a real good spice. I've tried it. Dirt's gross, guys. Don't eat dirt. Don't be like old me here. Don't be eating no dirt. Put real spices in your burrito, and don't make your burritos out of melted snow. You know, this has been a lesson here from EmKay Industries. We hope you've learned a lot. Let's keep going. The Canadian section in the grocery store in Paris is just maple syrup. You know, that kind of sucks. You know what? No, that doesn't kind of suck. That really sucks. Canada's got plenty to offer. So much so that they keep it from us Americans. They keep it from the United States. They won't let us have poutine nationwide. They won't. They just won't let us, okay? And I find that, I get it, but I find it ridiculous. All right? And furthermore, we got all-dressed chips where I live for like a month or two. Then poof, gone. Can't get them anymore. And it's all because Canadians don't want us to have anything good, okay? Saw a Cybertruck and a Model T next to each other in traffic today. That definitely seems like a purposeful... That's not a Model T. Is that a Model T? That seems like one of the models from like 5 to 10 years later down the line. That does not look like a Model T. It's an old car, but I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I don't think that's a Model T. Anyway, this feels like the type of stunt that's done on purpose by, probably paid for by the dumbass that bought the Cybertruck, you know, because they think that their car is the true future and they're going to compare it to one of the first production cars ever. I know the Model T was the first, like, production line vehicle, but again, I don't think that's a Model T. So you get what I'm saying, right? I hope you do. Please don't misunderstand me. All traffic cones at the Harry Potter studio tour are sorting hat shaped. You know, that is cute. But is that what the sorting hat looked like? I'm kind of being real for a moment here. I know what the sorting hat looks like. I've loved Harry Potter since I was very small. That don't look like the sorting hat. Sugar crystal from maple syrup kept in the fridge over 5 years. Ah, it's crazy. Congratulations. No, okay, never mind. Sorry, I just realized the banana was there for scale. That is a chunky crystal, though. Don't eat that. Not a single person at my 2,000 student high school was born on December 16th. Your 2,000 person high school? Oh my God. That's amazing. I thought I went to a fairly large high school, and I feel like it was only a few hundred students. I thought that was a pretty big high school where I went. I think it's called Shadle Park. Shadle, weirdly enough. I've always thought that was a fairly large high school. 2,000 students? I guess it just goes to show that the town I'm from, Spokane, is not a giant city. It always felt big to me for being a mid-sized city. For being the second largest city in Washington, it always felt big. But then you go to Seattle and you're like, oh no, it's not. not. Okay, all right. A deer visited while I was splitting firewood. So, did the deer help out or just give you a big old kiss when you didn't ask for one? You know, that's why I don't like those deer, you know, they're so mean. They just come out of nowhere and don't help with the chores at all. Okay, thank you for the kiss, though. An image of a sink faucet found in my phone case. Huh, that's what the... I mean, that's recycling at its... Well, I can't say at its finest. Recycling has been far more impressive than whatever the hell this is, but... I don't know, there's something going on here. There's a bit of effort, I guess. Also, you have a map of Skyrim as your desk mat. That's kind of cool. My lab uses a Minecraft fridge. Okay, but that's awesome, though. I did not realize they ever made a TNT Minecraft fridge. I'm so used to seeing... is it the Creeper fridge? I'm used to seeing that. Did not know there was a TNT version from probably years gone by. I'd like that one. A single intact piece of my glass broke off randomly without breaking the rest of the glass. Oh, I kind of assumed that it was going to be, like, from the rim of the glass, not from that low down. That's kind of crazy. How often does that happen? Probably never. Campus goose died the other day. Here's the memorial for a goose. Aw, well, come on, lay off. Lay off. Look, if it was actually, like... Okay, the Captain Morgan might be a little much, even though it's empty. Looks like someone might have come by and chugged it, but, I mean, this is cute though, right? This is cute. A campus goose? I'm sure it actually meant a pretty decent deal to a few students, okay? I have wondered about something like this, though. At what point does this get a little littering-y, you know? Do you expect the school janitors to give you a week and then clean up this for you? Also, who left their mask on the ground? An old fire grenade I found on a job site. That's right, folks. An actual fire extinguishing grenade. I feel like there's some footage out there, not of like someone using a real one from 100 years ago or something, but if you look that stuff up, it is pretty damn interesting how these worked and how well they seemed to work for the most part. I mean, it seemed like whatever I watched about them was very specific circumstances that allowed them to work. For all I know, they were garbage. It's just what I've seen was kind of neat. It was pretty cool. Totally get why we don't have them anymore. You know, fire extinguishers work pretty well, but still, this was a cool bit of history here. Found a baby hair with this super weird pattern. Unbleached, no hot tools, normal, straight Asian hair. All right, let's... What the hell? Now, what would cause something like that? Did you get radiation poisoning or something somewhere? Do you have 5G? Ordered a storage bin from IKEA. Received a dozen loosely packed wall clocks instead, you know? I have never had a super silly misdelivery, and I feel like I'm missing out. I would love to be able to open up a box and go, what the I didn't order that. But alas, I've always got what I ordered. Kind of a bummer, right? What the hell? I get what I paid for? Stupid. Ridiculous. Hate it here. Why can't I have a cool story? Although I do remember that my buddy Mason, over at Mason Elodie, his personal channel, he ordered something from Amazon once and got an empty package. But that's not quite the same thing. It's not as fun as ordering a storage bin and getting a bunch of wall clocks, and I think we can all agree on that point. A person in a nearby town has a powerful homemade laser pointing into the sky. Why? And how long before they get in trouble? I'm not sure where it is you live, but over here you shine a laser and it gets even remotely close to an airplane. Once it gets called in, they will find your ass, especially if, you know, you've got a giant laser beam coming out of your backyard. Nintendo New York City prominently featuring Luigi merch in aisle end caps this week. All right, I'm just telling you now, they're not leaning into the joke. They're just selling, those are Hallmark ornaments. They're selling ornaments for Christmas, okay? They're not stocking the end caps because, the CEO killer's name was Luigi. No, they're not doing that, all right? If there's one company I can guarantee you is not leaning into the assassination of a CEO, it's Nintendo, okay? This isn't even a coincidence. They're just selling ornaments. I have a patch of smooth skin on an otherwise hairy leg from where I carry my phone or wallet in my pocket. You would carry your wallet in your normal I always put it in the butt pocket, right butt pocket. That's not me telling you that so that you can pickpocket me if we ever take a photo together at PAX or if you catch me running around. But what the hell? I'm sorry, that's not really the point of the photo. That is weird. Here, let me take my pants off really quick and see if that's happening to my leg. Okay. Oh my god. Oop. My pants are fused to my body. I don't know what to do. I can't get them off. My neighbor's pig wandered into my yard. Oh, there's not a problem with that. Oh, come here, you big freak. Looks like a really nice guy, though. I think pigs are underrated, okay? They're criminally underrated across the board in the cuteness scale. Whenever we think of cute animals that you can have as a pet, right? Or just own in general, okay? Everyone's gonna go dog, everyone's gonna go cat. And while I totally agree on cats, I'm a big cat person for sure. I'm a big cat boy. No, not that kind of cat boy. We can't all have what we want. I'm a big cat person. I love pigs. Aren't they just the cutest though? Look at that guy. Look at that big son of a bitch. I opened up my pill and there were 2 tablets inside. Huh. I guess that would that make sense? I mean, as long as they're delivered, I feel like this, I guess, cuts out needing to remember the 2 separate prescriptions, or I don't know. I don't know how this would work. Again, I do have a family member who is, and I love saying this. I think it's really funny being able to say these words out loud. I do have a family member who is a nuclear pharmacist. So, I'm sure I could ask him about this, but I won't. I'll just pretend I understand why this would make sense. How about that, guys? A girl with a live rabbit in her hood in Bucharest. Okay, so she's got life figured out way younger than I did. Hell, I still don't have it figured out. She's got it figured out. I never did. All right, why are you showing me this? Why are you making me feel bad about myself like this, huh? Berry Lucky Charms is the same shape as Meow Mix cat food. Berry Lucky Charms? Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's... To be fair, we've always made the jokes. I think we've always made the jokes that cereal is just human kibble, right? It is. It has almost 0 nutritional food value of any kind, and I feel like 99% of pet food is the same way. The part of the banana touching the avocado spoiled. Well, son of a bitch. What happened? I know there's definitely a real, normal, totally interesting reason for this. I just don't know what it is. It's kind of like if you put your bushel of bananas in a brown paper bag and, seal it up, you'll be able to ripen your bananas a lot faster for, say, making banana bread. My building's stairwell has photos of the same stairwell. Huh. I mean, at least they have a sense of humor. What a strange looking stairwell, though. I mean, I like that it's clean, it's sleek, but we wouldn't call this brutalist, right? My stove's heating element is purple on my phone's camera, but my eyes see it as red. Well, I guess it just goes to show that eyes and cameras are different things. No, that is interesting, though. I'm not trying to be a smartass. This beanie has 15 tags. Oh my god. What? I'm sorry, I had to burp. That has got to be an error, right? Right? Some skin peeled off my tongue. Oh my god, that can happen? Oh my god. Wow. Also, I gotta say, if that's your hand, I mean, geez. There's something that kind of looks off about your hand skin, too. I mean, I think it's just the pores. The pores seem like they're over-enhanced by your camera. That's what I'm getting at. But I have never seen or heard of somebody losing a chunk of skin from their tongue. I wore a dish towel inside my pants without realizing it all day. Oh, I mean, I don't know how to help you with that, but that's not the worst thing I've ever heard. My parents' Christmas tree is 25 years old, still using the same box it came with. Let me guess, it's got 10,000 layers of duct tape on it, right? Yep. I've hit the age where I realize this doesn't need to happen. So at our house, we have a tree that Zach bought a few years ago. One that we have been using year after year, no problem. It's still in perfect condition because of course it is. It's a reusable Christmas tree. I have not put a single piece of tape on that box. It's genuinely that. I haven't put a single piece of tape on it. The only tape that has touched that box is the original packing tape that came with it when we bought it. It's very easy to fit that sucker back in there. Now, sure, this tree is 25 years old, so that's probably different. But I did learn that it does not need to be this way, like I used to think it did when I was younger. You can fit that sucker back in the box, I promise. Arm and head rest in my local pub's urinals. Oh, arm and head rest. I'm an idiot. No, I've never been there. I don't mean at this bar. I've never been at the point where I gotta lean my head and body against the wall while I piss. Ever. I don't know what it takes to get to that point, and as someone that has and is still dealing with my alcohol problem, I've never been drunk to that level. I've never been so drunk I just gotta just lean against the wall ever. Damn, dude, you don't have to hold it in that much. These spikes so you don't sit on the water valve. Oh, well, I guess those are there for a pretty good reason. I don't think people should be sitting on the water valve. It's not like it's anti-homeless architecture. This is a water valve.
My wife grew a bunch of regular garlic and one super mutant garlic. Oh my god. It's the rare garlic pool. That one gives you +10 defense against vampires. 3 bubbles formed inside this beet juice bottle. Oh, and it's like layered. You gotta break through the surface of the beet juice bubbles before you okay, hold on. First of all, beet juice is something I would not be getting bottled on its own like this. I'm not raving and ranting for the beet juice off the shelf. Secondly, you gotta break through the 3 rings before you get your beet treat. U.S. military commissary in Europe. Milk label image reflected the fat content. Oh, interesting. The more fat in your milk, the bigger the cow dancing on the label. That's how we like it here. One of my gummy cola bottles came empty. Oh no. It's just flavorless gummy. No cola, just the waxy this is a waxy outside, right? Or is this a gummy? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong candy. I'm thinking of the wax cola bottles with the little like squirtable insides. So this might just be a regular gummy. Either way, no cola for you. I just baked the saddest chocolate chip cookie. 1 chocolate chip. Oh no, it's a frown. Oh God. Plenty of chocolate chips, but they're upset about it. Poor guy. My coffee lid has today's date printed on it. Let's see. Oh yeah, 12, 16, 20, 24. Don't know why we're doing a slash for the year, but okay. Also shows how old this video is. I'm recording this on 12/22, so this coffee is like what? Like a week old by now, right? Something like that. Something like a week old. One of the staff at my school drives a DeLorean. That's pretty damn cool. I like that. Do you think it also goes to the future? You think he's teaching from the future? Who knows? Maybe he's from the past. My dog's walking pattern. He goes in little diagonals. What a fun guy. Refilled soap dispenser resulted in overnight fungi shape. Oh, that's fun. It looks like the stalks all the way at the bottom. Like a little, these are more like jellyfish to me than fungi. Jellyfish with real long tentacles. In Switzerland, there's a ball of gold sealed into the ground of the Zurich main station. Well, why? And is that a crack as someone tried to retrieve that ball of gold? If someone wanted it, I can imagine that's a very valuable thing to try and obtain. This hole randomly opened up in my yard. Turns out to be an old septic from the 20s. Oh, wow. And you guys are just standing by checking it out, huh? How'd the hole open up? Did someone step on it and it just gave in? What's going on in there? This tag that came with my down jacket advises you to consult a physician. If you have a pacemaker, please consult your physician before wearing this product. Well, why is that? If I paid $250 for it, I'm gonna wear it without talking about it to my doctor, okay? If I bought this, spent 250 clams, you bet your ass I'm putting this on without having to talk to my doc about it, okay? Oh, I see. Magnetic fastenings can interfere with a pacemaker, which could explain the warning. That would make sense. The fastenings just, would that like just cause it to skip or something? My kitty has a brain tumor that causes her left eye to be huge. Oh, poor kitty. Oh, no, well, I mean, is it hurting her or is she okay? Does she got a funky eye now, or is this like causing her day-to-day pain? I don't know whether I should like laugh or feel bad. These perfect circles made by a leaf blowing in the wind. Oh, that's really cool. It's its own little Zen garden now, and the leaf is the rake. That's fun. That's awesome. My dad squeezes and freezes lemon juice to add into his tea. He's not going to pay extra for lemon somewhere else, lemon it out. He'll just make his own lemon tea. Why pay extra for it when you can just have it there? Little lemon cube. My phone's lens flare somehow captured the reflection of the house's Christmas lights. Oh, wow. It makes it look like you're on a lake, like it's reflected against a big puddle of water or something. That's cool. It's beautiful. And also, what a beautifully ornate house. This is like rich people district, dude. Look at this place. The fact that the driveway is off to the side and you just walk up here. Now, this is rich people country, dude. Liquid Death has a drink called Dead Billionaire. Wow. You think they knew? Then there's the Grim Leafer, which is iced tea, agave, and vitamins. And Slaughterberry is iced tea, agave, and what's the difference between slaughter? Oh, maybe just the berry flavor, I would suppose. Dead Billionaire is an Arnold Palmer, agave, and vitamins. Why is agave in all these? Liquid Death, your branding is pretty hardcore, man. All that agave. All the mayo at the store had a sticker over the label covering a statement that it was made with 100% free-range eggs. Wow, 100% recycled bottle. That mattered more than the free-range eggs, huh? My dad still uses his 32-year-old Microsoft Access 1.0 mousepad. Oh, wow. I mean, he likes the classics. Good for him. My fingernail has had a split in it for 4 years. Ooh, I mean, you could maybe, I'm assuming they've trimmed their nails since then. Maybe you just got a double nail now. Just file it down until it looks nice and uniform, right? Best you could do. File each side down until it looks nice. My city paints butterflies where young people have died in drunk driving accidents to raise awareness. Oh, that's grim, but yeah, no, they're like, hey man, be careful, people have died here. The dinner I ate today has switched to heavy-duty reusable plastic straws. Wow. Reusable plastic straws, huh? So you telling me someone else has drank out of this before? Gross. Would you rather have the reusable straw or would you rather just drink from the cup straight up? What feels more gross to you? Like, they're washing everything, but I think I wouldn't mind just having to drink out of the cup straight up at that point. Oh, these chew marks are interesting. Yeah, my thought exactly, right? You're just giving people something to chew on. Not a fan. Different colored lights gave my shadow chromatic aberration. Oh, hell yeah. If we finally got natural chromatic aberration, that's fire. My socks match my carpet. Are you gonna get lost? Don't know where your feet are no more? I went to the South Pole. That's pretty fucking awesome. Good for you, dude. Hell yeah. And you got the picture to prove it. I accidentally got a lucky shot of a jumping squirrel. Oh yeah, no, he's mid-jump too. You got the action shot. The pink straw was curly like the purple one, but it went through the dishwasher and unwound itself. That straw ain't feeling very silly no more. It's trying to get its act together. I took my temperature before and after eating a bowl of ice cream. That's a fun experiment, and yeah, you went down by nearly a whole degree. The ice cream really cooled you off. I request to try that again. Request to record a package opening to prevent theft claims. Please record a continuous video while unboxing from close and focused proximity to avoid issues in case of any non-receipt of any items. Well, how would I be able to do that if the whole box is missing? Can't record a video if the box ain't there. This microwave has a built-in toaster. That is fun and smart. I like that. The toaster combo, that's fire. We should have more things like that. Our turmeric lifted the lid by itself in all four corners. The turmeric is trying to escape. Where's the fucking soil? Found an empty wheelchair on an empty beach today. Oh. He went out to the sea and was swept out into the ocean. The chair is just a simple reminder of the captain that's been claimed by the waves today. Kind of hardcore, honestly.
Did you know that bag drops at Singapore Airport use Xbox Connect sensors? That's right, turns out they're not littered through junkyards all across the world. No, Singapore Airport stole them. Though, you know what? It is nice that there is some tech being recycled. I mean, I'm genuinely trying to think of any Connect games that are actually big that I can reference here, but all I can think of is that Tiger one that was at like the E3 demo. So there you go, 30-year-olds. If you want to connect with your old pet tiger that you had in 2008, just go to the airport. My beer looked like blue paint and had the texture of blue paint. Well, I think, you know, if it quacks like a duck, and if it weirdly censors its watch in the photo at the bottom, what are you doing that for, man? Is your watch a person of interest? Huh? Who you hiding, buddy? Watch aside, I don't know if I can really pin it on the business here for your, situation. Sir, are you observing the design of that can? I mean, you're telling me you look at a can where the design is, hey, you know what our mascot should be? It should be a dog cosplaying Chucky while at the same time looking like they have leprosy. I mean, the brand is out of order. I feel like they designed a product where they've got a bunch of stock that they know is not safe to consume, and it's like, hey, it's not on us, buddy. It says it's out of order. Hell, I am so convinced this person was just very drunk and accidentally went to the paint store instead of the liquor store. Just look at the consistency of that liquid, man. Just Ugh, I could taste the paint in my own mouth. Learn to drink healthier things, like this person who bought apple brandy made from apples grown in Chernobyl. Yummy. I bet there's a lot of great documentaries you can learn about the country of Chernobyl. Wait, I mean the town. Oh god. Country of Chernobyl. Sorry, Ukraine. Love yous. Mwah. Just Google to confirm that, yes, areas around Chernobyl won't be habitable for many, many years to come. But fun fact, turns out apples can last up to 10 months when they've got radiation. They get a bit softer and squishy, but hey, this still technically last. So, very fitting for them to sort of double down on this branding atomic. It's some Fallout Schmidt right there. My Christmas roast cooked from the inside where the metal thermometer probe was inserted. Aw, nice. Your turkey meat has a brown butthole. I'll let you just visualize that as you eat it. There you go. That's a good lad. Nom nom nom. My cutlery used to be gold-colored but has turned iridescent over time. See, now this is the kind of thing that, I don't know, man. Is that safe to use? Also, a very telling visual aspect as to how, just over time, your material that you use to deal with your food is slowly leaking and falling apart onto said food. Don't know how long you had this cutlery for, but congratulations, you've considerably licked off all the gold from them. I'd say congrats on your insides now seeming to be worth more than anything else in your life, but let's be real, the black market tells us that was the case regardless of if you had gold in your body. The dental implant I accidentally pulled out of my jaw. A penny for scale. Accidentally? Oh my god! Oh, it's a screw as well! Oh! Oh, no. Nah, mate, I just came from the dentist earlier in the week. I don't want to have to... I'm glad I'm past this, actually. You know what? I'm glad I don't need a book for another 6 months, because then I can forget about this. Hell, my dentist just said, hey, you just need to make sure you brush a bit more thoroughly. And what did I do? I bought a bloody brand new electric toothbrush because I was so scared I wasn't doing good enough. My Doc Martens I wore for 8 years versus my brand new ones. Dear God, I don't know if it tells about my financial status where I look at the top one and I genuinely thought, wait, it looks fine. Oh, man. Oh, up shops for life. Really is a true testament to the success that are Doc Martens, though, and even the one at the top, come on, it still is perfectly wearable. Maybe you could just buff out the front bit there so you don't have as much bumps at the toes, but still, yeah, it's great. It's a shoe. It's got style, it's got class, it's rustic, vintage. Ooh. It's like your grandparents, You wouldn't take them on a hike, but you can still appreciate and love them in your day-to-day errands with your foot shoved up them. A note that says, please keep me home, I'm causing problems when I roam, was left on this dog's collar after hanging out at a construction site too much. Oh, but how? How could one even abide by the sign when the face is this? Look at this face. Oh, this face yearns to be free, and it knows it. It knows the human weakness is those eyes. I can't tell if this dog is genuinely adorable or a well-cunning psychopath. My girlfriend's dad folded a $2 bill into a shirt and gave it to me. Yeah, not what you were expecting, huh? You just thought it was a $2 bill that they just folded and put in the shirt pocket. No, it's literally a $2 bill folded into a shirt. Putting a clear label on this frosted plastic box made it transparent. Okay, no, for a second I genuinely was confused what was going on. I thought there was actually labeling on this bit, but no. I get it now because the plastic box itself is normally this more fuzzy sort of transparency. But then, yeah, look at that. A little window to see on the inside. How fascinating. A heart-shaped bubble formed in a bottle of high viscosity liquid. Oh, it loves you. What is that high viscosity liquid anyway? Better not start with an L, please. Please, don't start with an L. My cat stood on my leg and left paw imprints. Oh my god! That's perfect. The cat's leaving their mark. Damn, that's a heavy cat, or you've got very, very soft skin. I mean, really think about this. How long was that cat standing there annoying its servant, for food, just staring down at you? I imagine you won though, because the cat's gone and, well, you're not dead, so inflammation caused my iris to dilate in the shape of a butterfly. Oh my God, don't tell any of those crazy otaku style fans like how you did this or how this happened to you, because they whatever caused this, that's gonna go off the shelves. Those e-girl streamers who try to make turning into an anime character their entire shtick like this. Oh boy, forget Ozempic, whatever inflammation, whatever caused this inflammation, that's gonna be the new huge drug. Nice for sale in the airport after you go through security. This is in Geneva, Switzerland. Well, I mean, where else are you gonna get your Swiss knife? Side note, does anyone actually know the specific utilities of every single part of a Swiss knife? Because as someone who's been on this planet for so many years, I still have no idea besides the wine cork, the knife, and the beer bottle opener, which I feel is really telling about my culture when the only things I know are the ones that either stab people or just help you consume alcohol. This tree has a curved limb, and in 2.5 years, I've never seen the leaves fall off of it. Okay, but what the hell is even a curved limb? I guess the branch is curved? Yeah, okay, it's an upside-down tree. That explains it. All the blood has rushed to the top of its head, and now it doesn't even understand what season is which anymore. It's just the constant state of lightheadedness and drowsiness. It's a very drunk tree. My cat looks like a lemur. Well, if it looks like a lemur, and it meows like a lemur, then just remember you should love your cat no matter what it identifies as. Does it wish to bounce around trees all day? That's fine. Does it wish to be a raccoon and constantly dig through your garbage? Well, you have to support that too. I tried to print fake money for a Christmas prank, and my printer wouldn't let me. Damn, look, in this day and age, if a company, if anyone working in a business manages to stupidly accept clear paper as as a currency, that's on them. I mean, we really gotta roll back these sort of restrictions we put on some things, because at some point you gotta think, well, hang on, this is purely on you for being stupid. Ooh, you know what? Hold up. I am not at all familiar with the texture and feel of American currency. Australian currency? Oh, you can tell if it's just been printed off paper, but Americans, I don't know. What's the texture of your money like? Could you feel the difference between it and genuinely just printed paper? Is it stronger? Is it weaker? Like what? Give me the deets. Checked my carbon monoxide detector, and it had candy instead of a battery? What? What? Has Willy Wonka's business gone that down the hill that he's having to get side jobs as an electrician or something? You can't fix everything with candy, Wonka, goddammit! I don't care if your toffee has electrolytes in it, it's not the same as electricity. The character in this nativity I found looks like Mr. Bean. Oh, God! He was there the whole time! He's not named after the legume, he's named after the fact that he's been here the whole time! I put nail polish on my lighter and scratched the world into it. Okay, so you've essentially done the AI equivalent in this job. It looks great from very far back, but if you focus on Australia, folks, and the hell is that? What have you done to my beautiful country? Oh, yeah, it looks like an obese dolphin. Looks like a dolphin with diabetes. Everywhere else looks fine, probably. I don't know. I don't really observe the geographical design of other countries because I don't care about them. It's just my little way of being a little bit racist. That was a joke. Just to be clear, that was a joke. My wife's new pills are round. Oh, pea-shaped, I guess. And the color of it too, if you spell it differently. Is this genuinely easier to swallow, though? I feel like, I mean, what is better? The oval design, it kind of works for me, but then if you accidentally swallow it the wrong way, then you're suddenly dealing with a very horizontal design when you're trying to make it go vertical. But then there's the more cylindrical ones, like the capsules. I don't know, I feel they don't work any better. But then there's these, and I don't know. I guess I'll have to try some. Give me the pills. Give me the pills. Give me the pills! Having The Simpsons on TV turned my light switch into an abstract painting. Wow. When a light switchboard has more artistic integrity and ingenuity than I will ever achieve. All you need to literally do now is buy some sort of canvas wall where you can install these sort of switches all over it and just angle a bunch of TVs so they all hit the right angle from a certain viewpoint. And voila, you now have $1 million modern art gallery / laundering scheme. managed to get this picture of a perfect snowflake on my iPhone. You see this iPhone, Apple? This is how you advertise your product. None of these cool, fashionable divas strutting around, taking stupid selfies. No. Photos of snowflakes. That's it. That's the juice. This soap in an upscale French restaurant's bathroom. What? What? Oh my god! No, it does not help that we have a naked woman swinging around on a swing right next to it. That's, oh man. The only saving grace is that it's like angled downwards. Like, I'm hoping it's higher than like hip height. If it's any lower, I'm calling police. That is horrifying that people are using this. I just imagine just people using it and they're just like, I should call him. I was gifted a whole meter of spaghetti for Christmas. No, who bought you this? Please give me their deets. I need to know where they got this from. Oh my god, I know exactly what I'm getting my sister for her birthday. And oh my god, I found some for just $32. Oh boy, you wait till November, sis. You're getting 3 meters of spaghetti. My boyfriend's side of the car steams up compared to my side after we after we work out, you filthy, get your brains out of the gutter. Now, as I say, telling variants of human biology, how some people just irradiate body heat more than others. No, this is clearly a determining factor that you don't work out as hard as he does. Yeah. Yep, that's my Alpha Gym Bro terminology logic science brain there, and it is infallible. My tea is bleeding through the hairline cracks in this ceramic mug. My goodness, person, at this point, just get a new mug. I don't mean to be blunt and rude about it, but this is the most generic and boring looking ceramic mug I've ever seen, okay? You don't need to be so married to it. It's just there's no way that these cracks all appeared within the day. You know, like this was clearly happening for a while to this mug. Let it retire peacefully. Put a plant in it. Or, for even more fun, you can put it away aside in a little area of the house with all the other ceramics that have stood the test of time but are now retired. And just save them for that rainy day where you need to let off some steam and, oh, look at that. Here's a little stash of things you prepared earlier. My brother cut a toothbrush in half instead of getting a travel brush. I mean, it's not, stupid. Really, you really think about this. They are saving money. They are being considerate about, over-consumerism. And you don't need to buy another toothbrush. There's enough of a handle there for it to still be able to work properly and totally fine. But for some reason, I still want to think they're an idiot and weird for doing this. God.
It's the capitalism, man. It's got a hold of us all.
My grandfather's urn has discolored and turned green from my grandmother kissing it every day since he passed. Oh, no. This is meant to be interesting stuff, not things that make me genuinely... Oh my god, it's actually so discolored. Oh god. Oh, this is so sweet, but also so sad. With some ceramic items, I need to let this out in a healthy, emotional way. Soaked a shower head in white vinegar for months. The vinegar turned sparkly and blue. Okay, that is interesting, but why though? What has happened because of that? Why has it done that? That's what I'm kind of concerned about. I'm starting to feel like a few of these posts today are just reminding me to do things that I've not really bothered to do in ages, and now I'm really concerned as to the ramifications of me not doing those things. There was a moving worm in my pizza at a fancy restaurant in Italy. It's just another little flavor of the European cuisine. See, that worm there just proves that food is so fresh that he still wants to eat it himself. You can trust me, this science is sound. It's my science Jim Bro Alpha Logic Science Brain. It's infallible. We've already talked about this.